This is an old Studebaker,
Yes.
a Lark station wagon,
Yes.
and it's got a little bit of a history to it.
Yes.
They don't make Studebakers anymore. But it was called the Desert Ark. For more than 30 years, a man named Hal Grass drove numerous station wagons known as Desert Arks to schools, events, etc. He would carry a variety of animals, including badgers, porcupines, snakes, ringtail cats, among others, and sometimes even a mountain lion. So George brought a piece of the desert to everybody.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Hi everyone, Dave and Kathy here. We're at the Desert Museum, the Sonoran Desert Museum here outside of Tucson, Arizona. It's a beautiful location. It's a beautiful museum. We've been here many times before, but it's just a beautiful place. It's the world's premier desert museum.
Yes.
You can see the beautiful landscape out behind us.
Yeah.
The prices are $24.95 per person,
Yeah.
$22.95 for senior discount that we qualify for. We'll have the link below for you to check out the prices, but it's a wonderful museum to visit. You can see the landscape down below. It's mostly an outdoor museum. And it shows the Sonoran Desert landscape. Plenty of saguaro cactus.
Yes.
Just an absolutely beautiful place.
Daddy wants to.
What's that?
He's in his own little world.
Yeah.
You've been here. Actually, there's nothing. There's people walking down there.
Outside here is the Saguaro National Park and the Tucson Mountain Park. The Tucson Mountain Park is actually, it abuts right up to the Saguaro National Park. This is the National Park west side. It's a beautiful museum.
Yes.
It's a beautiful day. It's supposed to get up to about 70 today. I don't know what the date is. It's shortly before St. Patrick's Day. At the Desert Museum, they're still requiring masks be worn in all indoor areas.
Yeah.
And we're going to go into the cave right now and check that out. You can see masks are required in this area. In the outdoor areas, we don't have to wear them, but since we're going inside, they're requiring it. And I think we're going to lose the lighting here, so
Yeah.
I may shut down. We'll see what it's like inside.
How about that?
They're showing that there'd be some bats in a real cave
Yeah.
here in the museum. Unfortunately, we're going to lose the lighting here, so I'm going to shut down and we'll tell you all about it on the other end. just got out of the cave. It was a real cave that we got out of. And we learned something. We turned off in there because it was really dark. And you had just seen our video of the not Colossal Cave. You had just seen our video at Carlsbad Caverns National Park, which showed you a lot of caves.
Yeah.
But we did learn something. No cave is really old. Caves are only 2 to 3 million years old, and it starts off as a wet cave. Then when it stops developing, it turns to a dry cave, and none are older than 2 or 3 million years old, which isn't long in the history of the world. That's something we didn't know until we just read it inside this cave here, where they had a display, but it was too dark to film in there.
No.
It was pretty nice though.
Yeah.
Small cave. Nothing like Carlsbad Caverns, but we enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Gonna go visit the mountain woodland area. We've seen a lot of this in Arizona, similar to Cochise's Hideout National Recreation Area. But you can see, you know, the rock formations. And this is all in the Sonoran Desert Museum. Think of these flowers. What do you think of the flowers?
I've seen them.
And it says bears.
Yes.
I think the bears might be out earlier in the day. They probably go inside for the heat of the day. But that's where there's bears down there.
Yeah.
Want to crawl down there and see if we can find them? Wouldn't be a good idea to go looking for a bear.
No.
He's on duty today. Show the tourists.
It's a Mexican gray wolf. Mexican gray wolf.
Yeah.
Did you see the deer?
Mm-mm.
Right here.
Oh, yeah, one over here.
Right here.
Yeah.
He sees us too.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Go away.
He's telling us to go away.
Yeah.
This is an area called desert grasslands.
Yes.
You can see the museum is pretty large, mainly an outdoor museum, but they do have inside areas too.
Yeah.
It's very similar to both Tucson Mountain Park and Saguaro National Park, I mean, which is where we're sitting. Beautiful area though.
Huh?
Beautiful area.
Yeah.
Look at this structure.
Yeah.
And they have a number of gift shops, restaurants here at the Desert Museum. So there's plenty you may want to eat. Quick serve grill, ice cream, gift shops, and there's another restaurant over on the other side. These are right by the entrance exit area. And some beautiful desert flowers.
Yes.
Like the desert flowers?
Yes, I do, but
We're gonna miss most of them. The desert comes into full bloom by the end of April, and we're leaving the beginning of April. For our next, we got to do our spring road trip in April. It's a big museum. You really need at least a full day. It wasn't that long ago they used to give you, when you bought a ticket, you'd get a free ticket for the next day.
yeah.
But apparently they're not doing that anymore.
Oh. Can't do it.
And they have a little desert art museum out here. Baldwin Building, Art Institute and Library. And the theater. That concludes our trip to the Sonoran Desert Museum here.
Yes, yes,
That concludes our trip to the Sonoran Desert Museum
yes.
outside of Tucson, Arizona. Did you have a good time? You're a little tired, aren't you? A lot of walking. You need to allow a full day to visit the museum here.
Yeah.
So much to see. I want to thank you all for watching.
Yeah.
Love you all. Goodbye from the Arizona Desert Sonoran Museum. Goodbye from the Sonoran Desert. Goodbye from the Sonoran Desert. Goodbye from the desert.
Yes.
Boop, 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 boop.
Yes, that's all you have to say.
Goodbye from the Sonoran Desert Museum. Love you all.
Oh, I don't know what that's.
You're tired.
Yes.